Thank you. And I call Jim Allister.
I join in the best wishes and condolences to our colleague Peter Weir. Mr. Speaker, today, 34 years ago, one of the most appalling acts of IRA terrorism took place in the Poppy Day massacre in Enniskillen. And today I think of the many families, the 11 immediately dead and the family of Ronnie Hill some 13 years later. And in that context, I was utterly appalled to read the comments of our Secretary of State at the weekend to the PA, where he proclaimed in support of amnesty that the Troubles deaths were different. Troubles deaths were murder. Murder is murder. Amnesty, sadly, is therefore validation of murder. And I utterly condemn those comments and join on this day in sympathy and thought with many grieving in the Enniskillen area. Last night we saw, on a totally different level, an incident of violence in Rathco. That was utterly wrong. Violence is self-defeating, although it comes within a community of Northern Ireland, which did see reward for violence through the Belfast Agreement. But it is wrong. And it is clear to me that the consequential burden on unionist politicians, which I include myself, to ensure that there is no room, there is no vacuum for such violence, is to relentlessly pursue the dismantling of the iniquitous protocol, which has wrought constitutional change. The High Court has decreed it's incompatible with Article 6 in the denial of unfettered trade, Article 6 of the Acts of Union, and therefore is impliedly repealed. So there's no point in people like Mr O'Toole pretending it hasn't made the constitutional change it has. It has transferred lawmaking powers from the United Kingdom to a foreign jurisdiction overseen by a foreign court. Of course it has made constitutional change. But fundamentally, we now have the flames fanned by the belligerent, bellicose utterances of an EU official when he talks about ready for peace but prepared for war. EU is the party that was lecturing everyone some time ago about you couldn't breach an international agreement. Now they're threatening to set aside an international trade agreement when someone says they might exercise a power already in the protocol, that of Article 16.
Members' time's up.
16 is activated, the better. Not that it's the whole answer.
Members' time's up.
At least be a declaration of proper intent to defend the
Members'
integrity
time's up.
of this United Kingdom.
Thank you. And I call who did I call? John O'Dowd.
I wish to raise. Firstly, I wish to wish Mr. Weir well and also add my condolences on the passing of his mother.